It's time for the case for the Hall of Fame. Basically, I'm going to be presenting players' accolades and stats to showcase why they should be considered for the Hall of Fame. Pretty much, I'm going to be taking on the role of a lawyer. I'm just going to be presenting the players to the best of my ability. Meanwhile, you guys are taking on the role of jury. So you guys ultimately decide in the comments whether these players should make the Hall of Fame or if they shouldn't. Alright, boys, let's get it. Part 1 class, we got Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, and Derrick Rose. Case 1, we got Kyle Lowry with the Hall of Fame probability of 85.74%. An NBA champion, on one-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Star, one-time Olympic gold medal, over 16,300 points, putting him at 118th all-time, over 7,000 assists, putting him at 19th all-time, just shy of 1,500 steals, which would put him at 55 all-time, just over 2,200 three-point made, putting him at 13 all-time, and 21 triple-doubles, putting him at 24th all-time. Now, his main cases. He's one of 10 players with 7,000 assists, 1,400 steals, and 6+ All-Star appearances. All the other 9 players are all Hall of Famers. To get even more specific, he's one of 6 players with 7,000 assists, 1,400 steals, 6 All-Star appearances, and a championship, where all the other 5 players are all Hall of Famers. And one more, he's one of 3 players with 7,000 assists, 1,400 steals, and 2,200 three-point made. The other 2 are both Hall of Famers. They are LeBron and James Harden. Future projections. So we're expecting like 1 or 2 seasons remaining. I'm pretty sure he's announced he has 1 more season with the Raptors. I don't know if that was a real report or if it was just a rumor, but that's what I've heard. He's not really expected to add any more accolades, and he might move up some positions in the all-time ranking for some stats. Case 2, we got Kevin Love with the Hall of Fame probability of 73.47%, an NBA champ, 2-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, a rebound champ, 1 Olympic gold medal, over 15,000 career points, ranking him at 148 all-time, just shy of 9,500 rebounds, which would rank him at 50 all-time, 1,674 three-point made, putting him at 38th all-time, and 175 playoff three-point made, putting him at 44 all-time. His main case, he's one of 23 players with 15,000 He's one of 23 players with 15,000 points, 9,400 rebounds, and 5 All-Star appearances. All other 22 players are all Hall of Famers. He's one of 18 players with 15,000 points, 9,400 rebounds, 5 All-Star appearances, and a championship. And once again, all other 17 players are Hall of Famers. And a more specific one, he's one of 3 players with 15,000 assists, 9,400 rebounds, and 1,600 three-point made. The other 2 are both Hall of Famers. They're LeBron James and Dirk Nowitzki. Future projection, just like Kyle Lowry, he's expected only to play 1 or 2 more seasons, and he's not expected to add any more accolades, and he might move up some positions in the all-time ranking for some of these stats. Next up, we got Jimmy Butler with the Hall of Fame probability of 72.98%. He's a 5-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-Defense, a steals champ, 1-time Olympic gold medal, just shy of 16,000 points, ranking him at 131st all-time, over 2,700 playoff points, putting him at 40th all-time, 1,400 steals, putting him at 65 all-time, and 19 triple-doubles, putting him at 32 all-time. So his main case, he's one of 40 players with 2,700 plus playoff points. 38 of those players are Hall of Famer, and the other one is Jason Tatum. He's one of 21 players with 6+ All-Star appearances, 5+ All-NBA selections, and 5+ All-Defensive selections. And all other 20 players are all Hall of Famers. He's also one of 11 players with 15,000 points, 1,400 steals, 6 All-Star appearances, 5 All-NBA selections, and 5 All-Defensive selections. All other 10 players are Hall of Famers. Now, his future projections, we can expect around 3 or 4 solid seasons remaining. He could possibly become an all-star again, and maybe even win his first championship, depending on how Golden State looks for the next couple of years. Depends on their offseason moves. And he could possibly achieve 20,000 points and 3,000 playoff points, moving him up the all-time rankings. Case for DeMar DeRozan, a Hall of Fame probability of 48.34%. The guy who inspired this whole series, one of my favorite players, my second favorite player all time behind LeBron James. And a lot of people saying he's not going to be a Hall of Famer. So that's why he inspired this entire series pretty much. 3-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Star, Olympic gold medal, over 25,000 career points, ranking him at 25 all-time. Just shy of 4,900 assists, putting him at 78 all-time. 1,170 steals, ranking him at 108th all-time. Over 9,000 field goals made, putting him at 24th all-time. He has 2 50-plus point games, ranking him at 49th all-time. And 692 20-plus point games, ranking him at 22nd all-time. His main case, he's one of 41 players with 21,000 points. Every other player is a Hall of Famer. He's one of 35 players with 8,400 field goals made. And once again, all those other players are all Hall of Famers. He's one of 21 players with 4,800 assists, 1,100 steals, 6+ All-Star appearances, and 3+ All-NBA selections. All other 20 players are all Hall of Famer. And he's one of 8 players with 9,000 field goals made, 4,800 assists, 1,100 steals, 6 All-Star appearances, and 3 All-NBA selections. Once again, all other 7 players are all Hall of Famers. Future projection. So we can expect around 3 or 4 solid seasons remaining. He could possibly become an All-Star again. I mean, he's in Sacramento. He might just be the number 1 option over there. They don't really do anything in Sacramento, so maybe he could just stack some points over there. And he could possibly achieve 30,000 points and 10,000 field goals made, moving him up the all-time rankings. And case 5, a fan favorite, Derrick Rose, Hall of Fame probability of 10.52%. He's a 1-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Star. He's a 1-time MVP, and in fact, the youngest MVP the league has ever had. Over 1,100 playoff points, ranking him at 203rd all-time. Over 3,700 assists, ranking him at 149th all-time. 330 playoff assists, ranking him at 124th all-time. Over 4,900 field goals made, ranking him at 235th all-time. 436 playoff field goal made, ranking him at 204th all-time. And he has a 50-plus point game, ranking him at 76th all-time. His main case, he's one of 37 players to win the MVP award. 34 of those players are Hall of Famers. The other 2 are Embiid and SGA, and both those guys are still active, and I could, feature them in a future video. He's one of 24 players with 4,500 field goals made, 3,500 assists, 3 All-Star appearances, an All-NBA selection, and an NBA MVP. All other 23 players are Hall of Famer. And he's also one of 1 player to be a 3-time All-Star, MVP before the age of 24. 7 Hall of Famers did it by the age of 24. Those guys are LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, Giannis, Moses Malone, Bob McAdoo, and Bob Pettit. So it just shows his trajectory before Doug Dimmadome destroyed his knee. And future projections, there are none. He's already retired. It's tough to say. So thoughts and comments. Do you guys think these players should or will be Hall of Famers? Do you think they could be Hall of Famers by the end of their careers? And just like the last videos, comment a player you want to see have a case for the Hall of Fame. The only requirements are 400 games played, 5 seasons played, and regardless, they could be active or retired. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and the next video will come out tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this.
I'm 2 days into college and I'm